morning, everybody. I'm fine. Today is Monday. I am still in my room at Dire Dawa. I'm having a very nice coffee. Oof, that is great. So, today I just invite you to perform an SID departure. I start today again. Then we'll come back for a VOR approach on runway 15. Why? Because it is my lesson plan for today. I have an afternoon schedule to go to the station, so I'm taking actually 1 hour to revise my all my procedure before I go. Okay, so I will not to talk that much to you. I will be performing like I'm in the real aircraft. So follow me on this Finnish flight, as Ethiopian people can say, or on this small flight, maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes. We take off, sector 2, and we come back. Okay, let's go. Oh, I swear the coffee is good. Oh my God. If you want to be my wife, you should plan to make a good coffee. Well, so we reach our aircraft. We assume that APU is on. I know the matriculation of the aircraft is X-ray actually, but I'm going to use a whiskey uniform because I am on whiskey uniform today. So we assume we are in a whiskey uniform. We assume APU is on. We contact the ground. Dire Dawa ground. Echo Tango Alpha whiskey uniform. Good morning, sir. Copy flight plan. Go ahead. Ground whiskey uniform at usual parking, 2000 board. Destination Djibouti. To claim and maintain initially 8,500. Estimated time of departure 0530 Zulu. Alternate Dire Dawa. Fuel engine in 7 hours. Captain Ioannis in command. Request surface condition. Active runway 33 QNH 1022. Temperature 19.16. Visibility 2 km. Cloud sailing 800. Overcast. Wind 3005 knots. Active runway 33 QNH 1022. We'll call you for startup whiskey uniform. And we continue with the checklist. Check before engine start, preflight check, complete baggage and top, secure fuel valve, normal and secured. Power level, idle, parking brake, release, pump, set. Alternate air close, electric master off, avionic master off, essential bus off, alternate static close to the right, engine master off, exporter switch auto, fuel pump off, all light switch off, emergency switch off and guarded, ELT armed, secure breaker checking and visual inspected, flaps up to seat and fuel transfer off, pull to cage, electric master on. Avionic fan noise here, pull to cage button, release, Garmin 1000, initializing, rudder pedal adjusted, check yours. Passenger, no passenger seat belt fastener, check your rear door close and latch. Front canopy, close and latch, it is a morning, it is cold. Garmin 1000 power rate and acknowledge. MFD, engine instrument on fuel page. Fuel quantity checked. Let's check how many fuel we have there. That is not good, should be full. Total timing service noted, MFD engine instrument on system page, power level idle, and strobe light on. Strobe light checked on. So, for the departure, Navigraph. Okay, for a departure, we take the wind data and information, everything. The active runway is the 33. Our departure, we are planning ASTAR 1 departure. This is our nav if you want to To see the departure, we select the Dire Dawa, we select the chart, we select SID, and now we can see the SID. This is the Arnav SID departure to ASTAR. This is the one that we can select, but before that we check also the minimum. So we have a visibility of 2 kilometers for the takeoff. We need just 300 meters or 400 meters, so that is great. And visibility 2 kilometers, excelling 800 feet, it is good for VOR approach, so we can continue our departure. Ground Alpha Whiskey Uniform, usual parking. To claim and maintain initially 8,500, ASTAR 1 departure, request engine startup. Engine startup approved. Engine startup approved. Whiskey Uniform. So are you ready for start? Engine start briefing. Have you started the engine? Marshal is in sight. Have you started the engine? In case of fire or smoke, the fire extinguisher located behind your seat. I will grab the fire extinguisher. You will be shutting down the engine. Open the canopy, evacuate and fight the fire from outside. More extinguisher in. We will ask Marshal to bring more if necessary. We notify the ATC in this solution comments here. Solution on comments. Okay, engine start. Engine master identify confirm on, sir. Engine master on. Propeller area clear. After back clear. Okay, glow indication on. Waiting for glow indication off. Glow indication off. Starting. 1001, 1002, 1003. Oil pressure out of the range within 3 seconds. Electrical load check. Normal. Annunciation. SPT off. Engine start procedure complete. The check after engine start. Oil pressure check. RPM within the range. Circuit breaker checking and visually inspected. Pitot it on. Ampere increasing. Voltage decreasing. Pitot it off. Ampere decreasing. Voltage is increasing. And pitot it off. And avionic master on. Radio panel illuminated. Headset on here. 1, 2, 3, switch 1. How do you read, sir? Radio loud and clear. Radio loud and clear. FMS setup. RAM availability. Go to aux page. Check RAM availability. We check system setup. We check minimum equipment list. And we come back on the map flight plan. Let's see if I can save time by selecting the nearest. Dire Dawa. I am already at Dire Dawa. Let's select like Dire Dawa. Okay. Let's see if I press now flight plan, what I have. Dire Dawa, but not. We don't have like a destination. Let's see if I can select the procedure, select departure. No. So come back to the normal procedure. I need some light here. Light, instrument light. And we go. Okay, we punch origin. Okay, so have. I swear, guy, those kind of things. I don't know why we can't use the Dire Dawa, enter, runway 33, runway 33, selected. Destination Djibouti. Actually, I will not select the destination Djibouti to save time. I will directly select the procedure for departure. Oh no, it's not serious. Okay, maybe I should set everything before. Okay, let's set also Djibouti. I want to save time, but this computer don't want to help me. Hotel Delta. Alpha Mbuli Airport Djibouti. Runway. Actually, the wind normally should be favorable for runway 009. The wind is favorable for runway 09. So we select runway 09. Good. Runway 09 selected. Procedure now for departure. That is not normal. I don't know why it's acting like this. Let go through like this. Procedure now. select departure. I have to select again the airport here. Why you don't want to help me, my friend? Hotel Alpha Delta Romeo Delta Romeo Dire Dawa Inter. So our departure will be ASTAR 1 departure. ASTAR runway 33. So why I'm selecting ASTAR 1 departure, I made another video, you should check that, where I explain things more clearly there, but to show you quickly, you can see that on a runway, taking off on a runway 33, we are at Dire Dawa airport here, taking off on runway 33. The procedure that brings us to Djibouti is the ASTAR 1 that going here, yes. And we are going to brief it later, so you will have a well understanding of that. So flight plan set, we check a communication. So for the communication, we have 118.3 for the tower. So let's assume we set it, okay, to save time. We set the tower, we set the ground, everything. And okay, let's do it because I'm taking training, should check time also. I have 1 hour 30 minutes before my flight, before I go to the station, and here should be a ground frequency, but let's jump it. The VOR one is very important because we are going to use a VOR, so 117.7. We switch on active, we check Delta Whiskey Alpha, we press nav 1, we hear the Morse code. That is great. We punch. Good. We check to from indication. We punch and we can see that we are here and the viewer is located in this area here around this position. You should watch my other video for that. So that is great. I set it. Altitude. I just set the QNH. The heading we're expecting taking off on runway 33. So heading 330. Altitude 8,500. 8,500 set. HSI PFD. Bearing 1. DME. Wow, okay. Nav on Delta Whiskey Alpha. I will put it here. Let it like this. That is perfect for me because I'm going to use it. Then we continue on CDI now on GPS. But we should have this arrow pointing the GPS. Normally, if I remember what Captain Johannes told me, the small GPS must be pointing there, and so we can put the bearing 2 on Delta Whiskey Alpha. Delta Whiskey Alpha for the bearing 2. So I like to put the viewer in close to the DME since I'm going to use them both, but I will ask him today in the aircraft to see. Okay, the transponder VFR. And we are standby actually, and time reference for here we need 60 knots for the rotation speed, and the VY also normally it is 72. 72. Okay, we just leave it to save time. That is great. I think we finished to configure everything. The QNH also is set, and FMS setup complete. Autopilot is disconnect button press, disconnect electrical trim, manual trim not working, autopilot on. Autopilot and flight director appear on the PFD, controller locked, disconnect button press, autopilot off, go around button press, flight director command clamp, flight director press, autopilot off, autopilot test complete, fluid light on as required, position light on, position light checked. Flaps full travel checked. Later, I will not do the full travel check, just flaps takeoff, altimeter both set. I set the standby everything by a shortcut B. Transponder VF standby. Normally it must be 1200. Engine temperature check and parking brake to go. We are in a simulator, so the warm-up is already done. Before takeoff, check parking brake set, seatbelt fasten and check your adjust batteries up, rear door close and latch, front canopy close and latch door warning light off, circuit breaker checking visual inspected, electrical trim and forward, manual trim forward, backward, manual trim, Backward and manual trim on takeoff flaps check the takeoff flight control check assume complete, or I can do it 5 steady. Okay. Okay, down, up, rudder. Okay, flight control check complete. Power level idle MFD on system page checked. So now voltage switch test. Alert on the brake. Clear. Alpha, no change, auto, bravo. Then I see button press and hold. Okay, I can't turn the view. Second propeller sector. Assume more than 90-100 RPM. And stabilizing. PCV alpha and bravo. Off. PCV test complete. Or performed. Pitot it's temperature check not required. Transponder standby. Fuel pump to go. Engine instrument on default page and parking brake to go. So are you ready for takeoff briefing? We say go ahead. So for the takeoff briefing, I'm going to use this one. Takeoff briefing. So today is the 27th February 2023. We are at Dire Dawa International Airport. Weather is good for our EFR flight to Djibouti. Active runway 33, QNH 1022, temperature 170.16, visibility 2 km, cloud sailing overcast at 800 feet, wind 3005 knots, and no time is affecting our flight. The aircraft status is good with no remark. In case of any abnormality, we'll perform a control testing. We say you have the control, you say I have the control, and say you have the control. We'll observe steering cockpit around takeoff and landing, injury, and around the aerodrome. We are going to perform a simulated EFR flight to Djibouti, then we'll simulate an emergency and come back for a VOR approach on runway 15. Rotation speed 60 knots, we climb with 72, then maintain 88 for continuous climb. In case any abnormality happen during taxi, we about taxi go back to apron. If it happen during a ground roll for rotation, we about take off according to the procedure, power idle, clear flaps, brake as necessary, we vacate the runway, and we notify the ATC. If abnormality happen after rotation, if there is enough runway, we pitch down, we land on it, we lower full flaps preferably, and we land ahead, and we notify the ATC and clear the runway. If there is no enough runway, we clear obstacle and we land near the aerodrome and notify the ATC if possible. So after that, we jump now to the airport briefing. Don't forget that for the airport briefing, you should come to this page and open airport information. Like this, you can check also if all the airport information are the one that you have on your chart. So for the airport information, can chart. So this is a Jepsen chart for Dire Dawa, Ethiopia, Dire Dawa International Airport. Hotel Alpha Delta Romeo, Diagonal Delta India Romeo, airport elevation 3,792 feet. Issue date 8 December 2017, index 10-9. Are we on the same page, sir? Same page. Dire Dawa ground 121.9, standby frequency, tower 118.3, active frequency. We have a monkey on the runway. We have runway 15 and 33 lanes, 2,700 meter. Elevation at 15 for 3,625, elevation at 3,795 feet, 100 feet difference. You have a military apron and civil apron. We are actually on civil apron and we expect to taxi to holding position runway 33, then line up on runway 33. Additional runway information, runway 15, high intensity light of 60 meter and the PAPI angle is 2.8 degree. Low visibility procedure must be enforced. That is great for our procedure. Okay. Now after briefing the airport chart briefing, we jump to the SID briefing. So this is a Egyptian chart of Dire Dawa, Ethiopia, Arnava, SID, Hotel Alpha Delta Romeo, Diagonal Delta India Romeo, Dire Dawa International. Issue data 11 December 2020. Index 10-3, RNAV 3. Are we on the same page, sir? Same page. Airport elevation 3,792 feet, transition altitude 3,500 feet. GNSS is required and RNP 1 approval required. RC1 Astar 1, then go RNP departure runway 33. So for our Astar 1 departure, we climb on track 331, then at or above 4,200, we turn right, Dire Delta Romeo 101, then we follow assign SID. So we climb like this at the 4,200, we are going to turn right toward the Delta Romeo 101. So probably we'll turn earlier because this is depicted for big aircraft with like rotation speed or a V2 of 1.6 knot or something like that, but we are going to maintain 88 knot to climb. So yeah, our turn, the radius of our turn will be will be small. Yeah. So this is our SID briefing, and we should check while briefing the SID, we should check the flight plan that our flight plan are saying the same thing. And when we finish to do that, we brief also the traffic. The time here on flight radar is given in local time. So actually it 0900. So we were our departure was delayed of 30 minutes. So actually at for the arrival at 0940, we have Eco Tango 214. It will not impact our flight. For the departure at 0930, we have also an aircraft going to Djibouti that will not affect us also. Okay, so actually we are alone in the traffic except the other student aircraft. We request taxi. Dire Dawa Tower, Eco Tango Alpha Whiskey uniform. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Go ahead. Tower Whiskey, Alpha Whiskey uniform at usual parking, 2,000 bar fuel endurance 7 hour. To claim and maintain 8,500, Astar 1 departure. Request taxi instruction. Taxi holding position runway 33, QNH 1022. Taxi to holding position runway 33, QNH 1022, Alpha Whiskey uniform. So let's go for taxi. Chocks are removed. Taxi light on. Okay. What those big aircraft are doing here. So my brake are effective, check yourself, you have the control, my control. So speed 0, 0. Altitude ±5. Altimeter ±75, difference ±200. VSI 0. Heading indicator to the right increasing, to the left decreasing. Continue taxi. Turn coordinator check. Magnetic heading, moving freely. Same thing with the HSI and the free of bubble. Those kind of car. What are you doing, bro? Shit! Oh my god. It's dangerous to fly here. Turkish airline. Okay. Why not? Tower Whiskey uniform approaching holding position on rotator, request HTC clearance. HTC clear. HTC clear Alpha uniform to Djibouti via Astar 1 departure. To climb and maintain initially 8,500 feet. After departure, contact approach on 1 to 1 decimal something and spark code now, Door are closed, 3.95 confirm on safe, shell pump on, engine light on. Me, I want to economize my taxi light, so taxi light off. No, let's follow the procedure. Fuel valve normal and manual trim on takeoff. Tower Whiskey uniform at holding position, runway 33. Request line up. Clear for line up, runway 33 Whiskey uniform. Power for taxi sufficient speed. Left is clear, right is clear. We should take the full runway, but no problem. To save time. Tower Whiskey Uniform runway 30, ready for departure. Clear for departure, star 1 departure, turn right after liftoff and remain call back reaching sector 2. We'll call you sector 2 Whiskey Uniform. Engineers my check, all normal, no session CP to drop. Sir, are you ready for takeoff? Ready. Alert on the brake at Principal, 1001, 1002, 1003. Takeoff power set. Releasing brake for order. Speed is alive and increasing. 30 knots. Annunciation SID to off, all in green. 40 knots. 50, protecting the nose. 60, rotation. It was hot. The aircraft is so powerful and maintaining 15 degrees is too much. At 100, safe attitude, speed check, flaps up. Next speed, 88. Trimming the aircraft, reducing power, 290. 4,200, turning to the left, right, one count, standard rate of 10. Continue climbing. You see, we are turning very early before the end of the runway. Director. Efficiency. Mode. Reading mode. GPS mode. Autopilot on. We correct the speed. 88 knots. Engine instrument checked. All in green. We continue climbing. 4,700. Climb to cruise type. Fuel pump. Fuel pump off, landing taxi light off, flaps up. Yeah, we are now in the cloud, zero visibility. Tower Whiskey Uniform now crossing 5,000 feet to climb and maintain 8,500 at star 1 departure. Then we'll remain in sector 2. Okay, call back departure complete, remaining sector 2. We'll call you sector 2 Whiskey Uniform. Okay, so we continue climbing. Don't see the power setting, it should be 90, but as I used to say, this aircraft is very powerful. Let me check. Yeah, let me make it a bit heavier as usual. Yeah, like this he will react yeah, immediately the SI reduce, so we can add some power. Yeah, now the configuration is good, and we continue climbing to increase the range. So to save time, as soon as we reach sector 2, we are going to simulate emergency and come back. Okay, so to not take too much time for the flight. So while you are climbing, actually, you can start briefing yourself. We forgot the transponder. So while climbing, you can press the nearest button like this. If the instructor asks you at any time, or if the ATC asks you your distance, you can say we are actually 4 or 5 nautical miles from the station. If he asks you the radial, you can use the technique plus or minus 2 on the two numbers. That means if I add 2 here, we are going to finish in 400. That is not normal, so I retract 2. It will give me 0. And since I retract 2 here, I will add 2 here. So my actual radial is 034 degree. 034 degree. And Yeah, we are maintaining actually 031, something like that. And what is the GPS? GPS is a 1. Don't hit over things like this. You press the engine, there is a link 3 degrees, so it is why the nose of our aircraft is a bit to the left, but we are actually tracking on a radial 033. Okay, we continue climbing. We can make a cross check this. So yeah, you see that we turn very early. We turn very early like this. No problem, it's good. And there is no high ground in that area, so yeah. For us, it will be better to cross 6,000 feet before we reach this area, since this point, Delta Romeo 103, 6,300, that means it is the safest altitude in that area, so why not use it like a common sense and reach that. So we continue. You can see that this is a Milo. So Delta Romeo 101 is almost at the beginning or the middle of the, slightly in the middle of the sector 2. This is sector 2 mounting. Yeah, so this is our sector 2. If I zoom in, we can see this is the old railroad, and this is Arua city. If you are performing in the sector 2, Arua city can give you that attention. You are going to jump in Djibouti corridor. Okay. Okay guys, we are back. We are now at almost Delta Romeo 001. We are here Delta 001, so almost in sector 2. And we are at 19 nautical mile. We already report to ATC, and the ATC told us to call back for the approach or for landing. Okay, so now let's say we have door open. Turn door open annunciation. So door open annunciation, we stay calm, aircraft control first. We continue climbing to 8,500, GPS mode, no problem. We keep it like this. Then we take our checklist and we try to solve the problem. Emergency checklist page 8. You have the door open, reduce airspeed, check canopy and rear door visually. If canopy or rear door close and lock, airspeed below 140. Land at nearest suite airport. Do not try to. So we should land at the nearest suite airport, which is Dire Dawa. Okay. So for that, we ask for the ATC what is the condition. If we can come back, we will check. I don't want to go far. I want to reduce speed. Dire Dawa Tower, Alpha Whiskey Uniform, Astar 1 departure, now maintaining 8,500 at 2-1 nautical miles from the station. We encounter technical problem and would like to come back. I forgot to say pan before the annunciation. And the ATC give us weather condition. So active runway 15 QNH 1022, temperature in and visibility 2 kilometers, sailing 800 feet, wind calm. Okay, active runway 15 QNH 1022, we'll call you for intention. Alpha Whiskey Uniform. So for that, we take this information. I don't want to go far, okay? So I'm going to jump something. Actually, I'm going to fly direct Delta Romeo Whiskey Uniform. So you go to nearest, let me facilitate the job for you. So you go here on the big knob and you look for nearest and you select the nearest VOR, Delta Whiskey Uniform, and I fly direct before you go in a heading mode. Then direct, activate direct. So we have a direct to Delta Whiskey Uniform. We come back on our flight plan. So actually we can now give a heading to intercept. This is to not go too far, okay? And now I'm going to increase again the power. Yeah, I know. I don't know why this aircraft always bank with okay, and I set we arm the GPS mode. Okay, the speed will increase again. You don't have to reduce the speed as I did. I just don't want it to go to that much far as well. What this guy is doing? Okay, we let him do his job. So after receiving weather information, you go to your chart, you take runway information, and you check. So we have sailing at 800 feet, so we can't shoot RNAV on runway 15, but we can do the VOR, and the visibility is 2 kilometers, so which is good for us. So we select the VOR approach on runway 15. For that, now we have to check the VOR serviceability. So for the VOR serviceability, Delta Whiskey uniform, we are on it. We press ident button, and now we listen to the Morse code. And we check on the map. After that, we go on a heading mode. Then we shift the CDI on VOR. We punch the VOR to make sure that the VOR is working. We make a 2-2 from indication test. Okay. So if it is working now, we request the ATC that we want to come back for a VOR approach, and it is at this moment that we leave our departure to go for VOR. Okay, guys, I did it earlier to not go that much far. So we contact the ATC. Tower Alpha Whiskey Uniform request to flight to direct overhead Delta Whiskey Alpha for a VOR approach on runway 15. Clear. Report approaching overhead. We'll call you overhead Delta Whiskey Alpha Whiskey Uniform. Oh, my aircraft for today will make me say whiskey a lot of time because the VOR also is whiskey. Okay, now that we are on VOR, we are going to fly VOR nav mode VOR, and we are going to punch the VOR to make a homing to go to home. Okay, so now for that we prepare. We are at 20 nautical mile to the VOR, and we go now for the approach briefing. You should complete the approach briefing 6 nautical mile before arrival. So are you ready for approach briefing? Go ahead. And we are at now 20 nautical mile from the station. We encounter technical problem, so we are coming back for a landing on runway 15. The aircraft status is good, no time affecting our flight. The only problem is door open annunciation. And for the weather briefing, achieve runway 15, finish 1022, temperature 17, dew point 16, visibility 2 kilometers, sailing overcast at 800 feet, wind calm. So we select the VOR approach for a landing. So for the VOR approach, we open now the chart, VOR approach for category Alpha and Bravo. So for the VOR approach, this is the Egyptian chart of Dire Dawa, Ethiopia, VOR, DME, runway 15. Hotel Alpha Delta Romeo, Diagonal Delta India Romeo, Dire Dawa International, issued date 18 December 2020, index 13-2, category Alpha and Bravo. Are on the same page? Same page. Dire Dawa approach 120.3, checked. Dire Dawa Tower 118.3, checked. Nav 1, com 1 active, ground 121.9, com 1 standby. VOR frequency Delta Whiskey Alpha 117.7 active, nav 1, final course 148 degree minimum. I want to see where is my aircraft, so let's do like this. Minimum altitude at the final approach fix is 5,560 feet. Minimum decision altitude 4,340. We add 50 feet. Company code 60. It will give us 4,390 feet. Runway elevation 3,670 feet. We are coming from a northeast, so MSA 2,500 feet, 25 nautical mile around Delta Whiskey Alpha VOR. Altitude set in hectopascal, runway elevation 126 hectopascal, transition altitude by 86, transition altitude 13,500 feet. So this is our plan view and profile view. So we are going to join direct to Delta Romeo 003. Then we turn, we establish ourselves. At the moment, as we are approaching, we will probably make a parallel entry. Then as soon as we establish, we start descending on the profile to DME 10 nautical mile on our outbound radius 346 degree. At the DME 10 nautical mile, we make our base turn. Then we maintain course 148. We descend on the profile until mix approach 4,390 feet. If we have the runway in sight before 2.5 nautical mile, we'll land on it. We'll continue descend below the MDA. If not, we perform a go around at the 2 nautical mile from the VOR. In case of circling approach, this is the MDA, but this is the reactive runway 15. We are not planning for cycling approach. In case of mixed approach, we turn right immediately, maximum speed 13 knot to intercept the outbound radar 310, and we climb to 90,000 and return to holding. Actually, we should maintain 90,000 over the VOR. So for that, we climb to 90,000. FLC. We are now 13 nautical mile from the VOR. Oh, forgot to remove this thing. And we plan now our entry. According to the chart, we are going to take 346. So we check if the 346 is 90 degree for us. No, 346 is here, it's not a 90 degree, so we are going to complete the procedural turn. So the outbound course is a 166 degree. 166 degree. What is 166 degree is here? So that means it's a parallel entry. So for our parallel entry at 3 nautical mile of the VOR, we set the timer to be ready for the. Now I don't need this. I can use this information, so I can prepare the timer to set the timer on start. And we are going to maintain an outbound. Inbound is a 346. So at 3 nautical mile, we maintain the heading. We set the inbound score 346. And when we are abeam the VOR, we'll estimate the time to be abeam the VOR, maybe 15 seconds. And we turn. We turn on outbound course. We are going to turn to the left to flight parallel 346. We are going to turn heading 346. I'm saying the reverse of the inbound course 166. We are going to turn 166 to the left. All the turn that we are going to do actually it is to the left. It is a standard turn. We are going to come like this, go like that. After 1 minute, turn, come back, establish our SID inbound, and we continue. Okay, we are now 9 nautical miles. So for the traffic that can affect our flight, you should note all this information before takeoff. Okay. My coffee is finished. I need coffee. Okay, it is 9:32 on my watch. So the approach can take us 20 minutes. So yeah, this aircraft is departure at 0950. 8 Tango 207. Oh, we call this aircraft MAM because he came from Addis. It came from Addis with Echo Tango 206 and bring our food to the station. Now he's coming back to Addis with flight number Echo Tango 207. And what about the arrival? For the arrival at 0940, yeah, in 7 minutes we have Echo Tango 214, which is approaching. If you can have it on the chart. No, it is not actually on the chart. It must be probably in that area and approaching. And touchdown is estimated soon. Okay, we are 7 nautical miles. I forgot something. What I forgot is before make the approach briefing.
slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. Slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. I'd be lying, baby, if I said it wasn't true. Slightly hungover, maybe slightly blue. Slightly hungover, maybe slightly blue. I never had the blues, baby, before I met you.
.6 nautical miles, we are waiting for 224 indicating to check the cone of confusion. Speed, minimum altitude is good. We determine entry, parallel entry. So now we shift on reading mode.
Slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. You shouldn't lie, baby, no, no, to someone who loves you, and I do. Morning after, morning after you. Morning after, morning after you. Morning won't last forever, and I'll be over you. And I'll be over you. And I'll be over you. Time alone. When I am perfectly willing to give her everything she needs. just wanna set your body free. And I don't care what's going on in the night outside my door. I just wanna get your head right, baby. Give you all the love I got for sure. So baby, What's going on? Baby, what's going on? Cold-hearted woman, stop treating me wrong. Baby, what's going on? Baby, what's going on? Cold-hearted woman, stop treating me wrong. Loving you is wrong. I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Cold-hearted woman, let's make love and not fight tonight.
You see, now we are in cloud, nothing to see.
Baby, what's going on? Baby, what's going on? Cold-hearted woman, stop treating me wrong. Cold-hearted woman, stop treating me wrong. Cold-hearted woman, stop treating me wrong.
I got a
to give up living. Yes, and go shopping instead. I got a mind to give up living. Yes, and go shopping instead. Pick me a tombstone and be pronounced dead. When I read your letter this morning, that was on your place in bed. When I read your letter this morning,
1000 ADL, stabilize.
that was on your place in bed.
Continuation on flap takeoff, stabilize, continue approach.
That's when I decided
1000 feet to the minimum, runway section.
better off
Lead.
dead.
Runway. So now big flaps, autopilot off, and fly manual. Tower is uniform, final runway 15 on insect. Clear to land runway 15, it's uniform.
Red, there ain't no use in looking, ever hoping to get me back. Red, there ain't no use in looking, or ever hoping to get me back. Cause it's all over now, and baby, you can bet on that.
Okay. Welcome to Dire Dawa Airport. This way. Touchdown 1000.
Red, there ain't no use in looking, person looking, oh, ever hoping to get me back. Well, because it's all over now, yeah. And baby, you can bet on that.
Your flash is on the night auxiliary position lights are off, avionic master off, all the electrical consumer off. Off, flaps up, pitot fuel transfer off, and engine master